Vietnam. Let's give any company a tax break if it unbolts machinery in Vietnam and sends it to Detroit. But these guys said no. They voted no. Look, he called the President of the United States out of touch because we were focused. Remember when the President made that comment, John Dingell, he said, you know, young people should look to manufacturing, high-tech manufacturing. And he said the President's so out of touch. Out of touch. How many of y'all have a Swiss bank account? How much you got invested in the Cayman Islands? Out of touch? Whoa, man. Ladies and gentlemen, talk about out of touch. This guy won't even let you see his tax return. He wants you to show your papers, but not your tax returns. Folks, the President and I are determined to replace the word outsourcing for our children's generation with the word insourcing. Companies are coming home to America, and they're coming home for one stark reason. Steel workers, iron workers, electricians, machinists, mechanics, you are the most productive workers in the world. And that's not just us saying it, it's a fact. There's an outfit called the Boston Consulting Group. They did this big study for the Fortune 50 companies. There's some of them out there. And they said American workers are 3 times as productive as Chinese workers. That's why they're coming home. Romney and Ryan don't seem to think so much of you guys. Listen to, I'm not making this up. Listen to what Romney said about our efforts, the President, mine, and the delegation here, our efforts to put cops back on the street, put teachers back in the classroom, put people back on those ladders in the firehouses. Here's what he had to say when we were pushing that. We had a proposal to do just that. He said, quote, guaranteeing the government will keep its fire, police, and teachers intact is not an effective way to get the economy going. He also said, and I'm paraphrasing, he said, this is the time to cut back on firemen, police, and teachers. You can say that if you don't live in my neighborhood. You can say that if you don't live in your neighborhood. You can say that if your kid's not going to public school, but you can't say that. You can't say that if you're an average American struggling to get by and want to be safe. But folks, it's not just cops and firefighters and teachers, it's deeper than that. They don't believe in your very right to bargain. Listen to what Romney had to say, and I quote, my own view, this is him speaking, he said, my own view is that the right to work is the way to go. He's going on to say, I'd like to see it at a national level as well. We will not have the right to work for less. We are going to right to work. Folks, these guys don't get it. Right to work means to right to work for less, not for what you deserve. Ladies and gentlemen,
Vice President Joe Biden firing up a group of union members at a rally in downtown Detroit. You can continue to watch the vice presidential rally and all of his speech on WXYZ.TV.